First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to the US Senate candidate Shannon Bray for retweeting our video. It's great to see people of political influence getting into Shib, and we appreciate him for shouting us out. So today we're going to cover quite a few important things. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the burn project that is lined and ready to go. And on top of that, there's been additional pressure for Robinhood. We're going to have a look at that. And the whales. The whales are doing something I didn't even expect. And lastly, we're going to have a look at where Shib is currently sitting and where it can potentially go to. Stick around to the end because you don't want to miss this. We'll be giving away $100 to a random subscriber to kickstart their crypto journey. To enter this giveaway, simply like and subscribe and comment your favorite crypto in the comments below. So this is actually a very big announcement. And for those of you who went around when this partnership was announced, basically Now Payments is a payment gateway that allows you to purchase products with Shib for e-commerce stores. This is a very big deal for two reasons. First of all, utilization. So in terms of utilization, e-commerce occupies in 2020 around $4.3 trillion. There is a large amount of cash being sent through this sector, and if Shib can just capture 1%, if 1% of the e-commerce stores in the world checks out using Shib, that is essentially a $43 billion year industry in terms of capturing payments. And the second biggest thing about this is, as per this tweet, Now Payments will onboard the Shib trifecta, Shib, leash, bone, starting with Shib, burning a percentage on each transaction. So that means each time Shib is used as a form of payment for a transaction, the amount of Shib tokens in circulation will be reduced. And by simple supply and demand, the less tokens that are circulating in Shib, the higher the price of Shib will go. And this is also very well summarized by Mr. Shannon Bray here. One of the issues with many of these tokens is that they lack utility. It looks like the Shib dev team has been adding both utility and a burn plan. I think this token just became legit. I'm curious to see how this plays out. And this is very true. So what's happened here is actually very simple to understand. What's going to happen in the future is that more and more online businesses are going to allow Shib as a form of payment for their products. And this is going to be a pretty reasonable thing to do because we've now gone over 700,000 holders of Shib. There's bound to be a lot of business owners that are very passionate and also involved with Shib. So as more and more people utilize Shib, the value of Shib is going to go up. And on top of all of that, there is going to be a burn process involved every time Shib is used. So that means that by natural supply and demand, the demand for Shib is going to go up, driving the prices up due to the reduced supply. This is of course incredibly exciting. And speaking of excitement, due to the massive bull run that we have seen for Shib, there's a lot of media coverage, and this media coverage continues to pressure Robinhood to list Shib as well. We have these articles surface online almost everywhere. When will Robinhood add Shiba Inu? It could be a win-win. So there's a lot of journalists covering the listing of Shib on Robinhood. So this is going to be a lot of pressure now for Robinhood to begin its technical aspect of listing Shib on their platform. And this pressure hasn't gone unnoticed. The Ethereum whales are loading up on Shib big time. I'll give you some examples. So the Ethereum whale Gimli bought $8.3 million of Shib yesterday. And we have multiple transactions from this Ethereum whale called Shikamaru. He's loaded up, I think, 4 or 5 loads of 1.1 million. So we have one transaction here, 1.17 million, another one here, 1.17 transaction. I thought this was a duplicate tweet, but it's not. If you actually look into the transaction, these transactions are different by 1 to 2 minutes. So every 1 or 2 minutes is picked up this amount of Shib. So we have the same amount but different transaction, 1.17 million again. So this is 4 transactions, 5 transactions, 6 transactions. That's roughly $6.6 million. And we have the Ethereum whale Saber at almost $15 million USD. And he's loaded up again on a separate transactions at 11 million USD. So this particular whale is loaded up roughly $30+ million. These are not small purchases by big whales. These are actually big purchases by big whales as well. This is a very positive news for us to see, because right now we are seeing the whales willing to purchase more Shib at the dip. That means they think that Shib can go even higher than what we are currently seeing right now. Now, before we move on, you can support your favorite crypto projects such as Shib, Ethereum, and more by getting your own physical crypto coin to add to your collection. You can find a link in the description. So if we have a look at Shib on the daily time frame chart, we can see that there is this huge run up, and Shib is currently doing a first pullback, sitting above the 2000-ish mark. So what can we reasonably expect from here? So what's happening right now in a narrative sense from a psychological point of view is that a lot of people who have bought into Shib and have bought into this hype, bought into this run, is taking some profit. So hence we see a bit of reduction here. I talked about the taking profit previously because I thought it was going to begin a little bit earlier, but we are seeing that right now. So we're seeing its first pullback, and that's usually the result of people wanting to take some profit. So this is a very healthy pullback. But what can we expect going forward? Right now, another leg higher would surprise me. But with the way things are going this week, Shib has proved to us what we should expect, the unexpected, and that the strength of the Shib army is not to be underestimated. A test of all-time high at the 5,000-ish mark, if I zoom out here. A test of the all-time high here is absolutely not out of the question at this stage, and if this happens, it is well within the reality to anticipate another zero to be dropped in the near future. If Shib was to retest the all-time high level, you will be doing so with over a 60% reduction in the circulating supply from last time. No India COVID relief selling to be concerned about, and with massively elevated levels of social awareness and support from around the globe, this genuinely can give it the strength to smash through this level and is a legitimate possible scenario at this stage. So right now, any sideways movement above the 2000 mark, which is this particular level here, it's insanely bullish. There is a valid argument that the most relevant support level right now will become just 2000 mark. And being a whole number value, it is likely to come into play as a psychological level. It has been marked as a level of importance, technical significance by our auto support resistance indicator on the 1 hour time frame. And we can see this support level here. So we can see that it is bouncing nicely off of this support level right now. The current range we're in is basically from 3,500, which is the high, to the 2,000 mark, which is the support level here. Seeing this range tighter would not be a bad thing at all. This current range represents roughly 75% price difference from the high to the low. Again, if this can consolidate anywhere above this 2000 level, that will be a massive display of strength. Now, alternatively, what could be a stronger sign of strength is if there was a bit of a pullback, so maybe for a few days, and then straight into another bull run. So this is going to be incredible display of bullish behavior, because this is essentially a formation of a bull flag or a first pullback into immediately another bull run. Also, I want to thank you guys for watching and being sticking around for so long. The Shib army has together achieved incredible things. We've reached 1 million on Twitter. We've deleted a zero on the Shib price. We are now at 720,000 and more holders. We have the NFT Shiboshis and the Shib gang coming, and now payments have a burn transaction built in, integrated within the Shib system, with Shib, Leash and Bone coming. And now our mission is to get Robinhood to list Shib. So we have come very, very far since the beginning, or in the last couple of months. And it's just been absolutely right. Anyway, that's all from me. Let me know in the comments if you think I should get a haircut once Shib drops another zero. As always, take care. We'll catch you guys next time.